Come one, come all, to hear an adventure of family, magic, and mystery. Introducing Dungeons and Dragons and Drinks, a D&D podcast played by four friends full of chaos and creativity, and sometimes alcohol. Our adventure begins 2 weeks prior when our three characters receive a message from their parents telling them they will be pulled from the prestigious academy they have spent the last 6 to 8 years studying at. The Merth siblings will be moving to the small town of Forest to be with their parents, who had been newly promoted as professors in the local university. This is where we begin, with the Merth family driving towards their new lives. It is a sunny day, and the wind is sharp as it cuts through the open windows of the car. You are in the back seat, sitting behind your parents as they pull down the winding driveway towards your new fate. A new home, a new school, a new life masquerading as a promotion for your parents in a town you've never even heard of before you got the news 2 weeks prior. Now you pull up the drive to a two-story home, the outside of the home barely visible under the ivy climbing the bricks. No curtains cover the windows, but the interior is shadowed and invisible to your eyes as you exit the vehicle. It is still summer break, so you will have the entire summer to get familiar with this new place before the next trial begins. As you disembark from the car, the rain begins to fall, first as a mist, but quickly turning into a downpour. You are rushed into the house and your first glimpse into the inside of your new home. The movers have already been here to settle all of your belongings. The front door opens into an open concept lobby that leads directly into the sitting room. As you put your coats into the closet beside the door, you can see a large kitchen, and you have a direct view from the glass back door of the forest that surrounds your property. To the left of you, there is a small bathroom and a door that leads to the garage. Your mother turns towards you. Your rooms are upstairs. If you want to check them out and get settled in, you can. Your father also turns. Your mother and I are going to the attic to set ourselves up. We have some time before dinner, and there's food in the fridge if you need a snack. We'll leave you to get settled. What would you like to do?
You can stomp off to my room.
Yeah.
I'm mad.
Pissed.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys have the picture of your floor pan?
Yes. Yep. For sure.
Also, just a sidebar.
Yeah.
Can we start drinking our drinks?
Oh yeah,
I've already been drinking
this.
I did the entire time.
I didn't wait.
Well, cheers to the first game of Dungeons and Dragons and Drinks.
Hey.
Hey.
If this is not gonna be the vibe for you three throughout the entire campaign, I don't want it. We start with story and we end with drinks.
We start with drinks, then we go into story, and then we end with drinks.
Yeah.
Then we'll have a little intermission to get more drinks.
Probably.
Well, now that we've all had our intro, why don't we introduce your characters just real quick in terms of descriptors? Olive, you go first.
Yeah, oldest, youngest.
So I'm 14. I have shorter brown hair. I'm very tomboy-esque in that I like to wear a lot of boys kind of clothes. Yeah.
I do have a separate question. Are you the tallest of the three siblings?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Laura.
Oh, so I'm Laura. I'm 13. I'm not particularly tall, but I'm feisty. I have a short blonde bob, very curly hair, and I'm very dark academia vibe to my outfits. That's kind of what I go for. And yeah, I'll act really sweet, but if you cross me, I could get angry pretty quickly. That's Laura.
All right,
Hey.
Mia.
So my name is Beatrix, but you can call me Bia. I am the youngest. I am only 12, and I am a fabulous ballerina. I often wear a lot of pink, a lot of skirts, a lot of tutus, even when I'm not doing ballet, because it's just my aesthetic. I have pale blonde hair that you'll often find up in either one or two vibes, and I always have on my butterfly clips that my oldest sister Olive got for me. They're my favorite item.
Very cute, very cute. All right, so moving towards the upstairs, the stairwell is circular. So as you climb up into the second floor, you see 3 rooms and a bathroom. The first room is a shared room between Laura and Bia. Can you guys describe what you would want it to look like? Is it like separated by color scheme, or did you guys?
Well, first of all, we're pretty annoyed at having to share a room.
Mhm.
Second of all, I imagine that, and you can disagree with me, Laura, but I imagine that our parents are like the kind of shady bees that would get us bunk beds, so we wouldn't even
Oh,
have any
you do have
space.
bunk beds.
Yeah,
Wait, who's top bunk?
you probably can decide because you're older. I
Uh,
imagine you're top, but I don't know.
what would you like?
I don't care. I feel like you push me around a lot, so you would probably just decide.
You would think I'd want top bunk, but I actually had bunk beds growing up as a kid, and I actually loved the bottom. I had the bottom.
Oh,
Well, I was
okay.
also the youngest. Okay, I had the bottom bunk, and I liked it. So you know what? I'll take the bottom bunk. You can have the top.
Okay, I'll take the top bunk. That's fine. I would imagine on my top bunk, so I have like a railing and it's got these fairy lights on it. And then I have some stuffed animals because even though I'm 12, I still like them. And just like big comfy pillows and like a comfy duvet. And then, you know, those little stick-on stickers that like have lights on them. I have
Mhm.
those on top of my roof, on top of my bed.
What about
That's
you,
cute.
Laura? Any personal
Oh.
touches?
I probably would have taken like a sheet and put it around the bottom of like the bunk to give me privacy. So it's completely sealed off. So it's like my own little bunker. I probably would have went like just like black duvet, black pill, just like very like just like not a lot of character there. Because I don't know. In terms of the rest of the bedroom, probably a lot of books, probably all of my sorts. And yeah, the just basically academic stuff and all of my card games too. Like I have all my cards, all of my like gambling stuff. I can imagine having like a chess set there too.
You also have a walk-in closet. How is that separated? Is it 50-50 or is one taken
No.
over?
75% me.
It's just like pink tutus and then just a few skirts. Yeah.
That's Laura has most of the room because she has more stuff in the room, but I would say I would have most of the closet.
I think I could see that, yeah.
And I
Okay.
would like to imagine, Laura, agree or disagree, but I would like to imagine that like our walls are not painted because we fought too much over the color. And so they just never got done.
They're just white. Yeah.
Okay. Laura and Bia, you and Olive, you have a door that joins your 2 bedrooms. So you can close it and like separate yourselves, but there is a connecting door. Olive, what does your room look like?
So my room is very earth tones. There's a lot of greens happening in the room. My walls are like a nice green color. I've got some plants happening in there just because I love plants. I love nature. So there's like a lot of earth tones happening, a lot of books like Laura, and my weapons. But yeah, it's just like a lot of greenery kind of vibes happening.
Very good, very good. Across from your bedrooms is your parents' room. So just if you want to know. At the top of the hall near the stairs in Bia and Laura's room is the bathroom. So that's your room. What would you like to do in your room? Are you just going to sit and fume, or are you going to explore other areas of the house? Are you going to go outside of the house? If you want, I can send you the town map if you want to go explore the town, but it is raining and it is starting to and pretty overcast.
Personally, it was like a long drive, and I'm kind of mad about the situation. So, and it's raining, and I just kind of want to take a nap because I don't really want to interact with anyone right now because I'm kind of mad. So I don't foresee it being a long nap, but I do just need to like be in my bed for a hot minute.
Mm-hmm.
would our rooms be fully set up at this point if we just moved in?
Yeah, the movers got there ahead of you with all your stuff.
Oh.
They've had about 2 weeks to get everything sort of settled.
Okay, gotcha. And the parents are up in the attic?
Yes, they are.
It's just Halloween, so I watched too many horror movies with attics. It's sketch vibes.
That's just where their study is.
I mean, Bia's pretty dramatic, so I actually do imagine she's gonna stomp outside and start walking towards the forest, but I don't know how far she'll get, but she is gonna start stomping away because she's
Follow her.
she's not happy.
Yeah, I'm mad too, and I'm like, I'm gonna go with you.
Like, I'm gonna go find my
Okay.
real parents in the forest.
Okay, the forest is very dark, and it could just be because it's overcast, the rain is coming down, it's starting to get dark outside anyways, but it's, to your young eyes, it's dark. So how far do you guys want to go into the forest? Do you want to go deep, or do you want to still be inside of the house?
I think we're dramatic enough to leave and go deep, right?
Yeah. I would say Bia's kind of a coward, like a little bit, so wouldn't go too deep alone, but knowing that like Laura's there would go pretty deep.
Okay. So you guys walk for about 10 minutes. The trees are pretty thick in this area, and you very quickly lose sight of your house. It is a pretty straightforward path until it kind of fades and peppers out, as it would in a fairly unwalked patch of land. There's birds. You can hear birds calling through the trees, the sound of insects rising from the earth. And can you both make a survival check?
All right.
Yeah, we're just getting back.
2 seconds into the game.
Dead. Where'd I go? Oh.
Oh my god, Hubble, the freaking dice you gave me. One sec.
Oh, okay, not too bad. 15 plus
Shit.
survival. I think this is the first time I've ever used survival. Plus 0,
Plus 0.
15.
I'm gonna go with 4. Oh, wait, 5. Sorry, 5. 5, I get to add 1.
So good. Yeah,
good.
with a 5, Bia, you are just so in your head about what's happening that you don't even care where you're going. Laura, you're able to keep a better sense of where things are.
That
You
tracks
gotta-
so well too.
you
'Cause
gotta
I barely
really get
understand.
more
Can't be bad.
experience with leaving the roost, so to speak. Yeah, Bia, you're lost.
She's almost used to it, so it's not even like jarring for her.
And as that sort of realization hits, you also realize that you're not alone. You hear something above you, and you both look up, and there are 2 kids around your age, maybe a little bit older, but not by much. I will send you a picture of what they look like.
They look
Oh.
like trouble.
They look like kids you'd find in the woods.
They do.
One of them is a young girl, her hair cut to her shoulders with bangs and half of it in a little pony. She's wearing a brown jacket and a dark shirt underneath it, and a boy that almost looks like her twin, also brown hair cut short. He's wearing plaid as you do.
What does that
And
mean?
They're
Okay.
forest children. Of course they're wearing plaid. Come on.
If you wear plaid, you're a forest child.
You're wearing like the exact same plaid as this kid.
Like, are you describing me?
It's like the same color.
They're not saying anything. They are kind of staring at you a little surprised. You guys say anything?
Yeah, I look, I'm like, what are you looking at? I'm 13. I'm gonna be kind of rude.
Amazing. The girl is gonna shrink back a little bit, but the boy's kind of gonna lean forward and jump down from the tree. And now this is a pretty lengthy drop, but he takes it like a champ. Actually, we'll see if he takes it like a champ. He almost takes it like a champ.
Little stumble.
Yeah, he stumbles a little bit on some wet leaves, but he catches himself. And he says, "What are you guys doing out here?"
Sulking, obviously.
This is our house, obviously.
At that, the girl is also going to start climbing down, and the boys, his eyebrows go up. "You guys live in the house just that way?" And he points in the direction that you guys came from. Well, Bia, you don't know, but Laura, in the direction that you guys came from.
Yeah, I say, yeah, so?
The girl has now reached ground level, and she kind of looks at her brother before turning back to you, and she says, "Oh, it's just we weren't expecting anyone to be moving in so soon. I'm Miranda. This is my brother Jordy.
Miranda.
Miranda,
Jordy.
Okay.
where's your home?
Just on the other side of town." Jordy is gonna answer.
Hell, we didn't invite you.
So rude.
Well, these woods kind of go all around town. We're kind of used to walking in this area. We didn't realize how far we'd gone.
Oh, that's fine. Do you even do ballet?
No. What were your names again?
I'm Laura.
Mine's Olive.
Make a deception check.
16.
Okay. It's nice to meet you, Olive.
It's not nice to meet me.
And Laura, sorry. That was my bad.
So she asked you a question. Do you even ballet?
No, I don't even ballet. I'm sorry to say.
Do you
When
sword
the-
fight?
Do you?
No, but that's very cool.
Whip
And
out.
ballet's not?
I whip out my long sword and I just was like,
Oh,
cool,
you
like,
were not carrying a long sword.
Yes,
Oh, I
I-
saw her take it. I saw her take it. 'Cause I
carry
saw her
my
go
weapon
to
with me
adventure.
at all times.
She definitely has it.
It's literally my only personality trait is that I carry my weapon around.
Both Jordy and Miranda are going to back up a step because a long sword is, as you would imagine, very long.
We're not gonna make any friends in this town.
Jordy is gonna look at it though with appreciation. That's very cool, very cool. And ballet is cool. It's a different sort of track that I'm on.
What track are you on?
Well, dancing is very athletic, but I prefer more like football and soccer, that sort of thing.
Soccer's pretty all right, I guess.
Miranda's gonna pipe up.
Football?
She says that
Football.
I like to dance. There's a dance studio in town, if you're interested.
Yes. Is it very good?
I think so. I was gonna.
What is it called? What's it called?
It's in
Will you
the.
take me?
I can't take you, but it's in the Forest Allmart, and Jordy's gonna pipe up, looking towards you, Laura. The dance studio is also a martial arts studio, so it's kind of a. When they say it's Allmart, it isn't Allmart. So.
You're at Walmart by accident.
ALL.
Oh, Mart.
Not to be confused with Walmart.
Do you
Okay.
do dance? I asked Miranda if she does dance.
I wanted to, but I got sick and wasn't able to.
I can teach you. I'm an excellent teacher. Do you want to come to my house?
Not today. It's kind of getting late, and Jordy and Miranda are gonna look at each other again. Stay safe, okay? We've gotta maybe start heading home.
Okay. Are we friends? Yes or no?
100%. I hope. I hope we can see you again.
You can see us at the Walmart.
Yeah. We'll probably be there tomorrow.
Yeah.
Got nothing else to do.
And you can meet our sister Bia.
I
Started the friendship with deception.
I hope
I can't
so,
help it.
but yeah, just be careful. That house isn't. eh. Jordy's gonna look at Miranda and just shake her head. Shake
Is the
his
house
head.
haunted?
Is it?
Is
It's
it?
not. It's not haunted. No.
Oh, lame.
Oh, are you worried about the Fae? Because they're actually my real parents, so you don't have to worry about them. They won't hurt us.
The Fae? You mean
Yeah.
like elves?
Like the Fae.
Like the
Like that's
Fae.
my mom and dad. Well, only one's I think my mom is my real mom, just not my dad's not my real dad. He's Fae.
Excuse me while I make a roll. Hold on. Okay, we're fine. Jordy's gonna just shake his head. We've gotta go. You should probably think about heading back. It's getting dark.
Okay, bye, best friends.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Do you guys turn to leave or do you watch them leave?
Oh, we watched them. I watched them leave.
Yeah, I would watch them leave too.
Okay, they're gonna walk deeper into the forest until you can no longer see them. Above your heads, a blue jay calls and you look up just in time to see something shiny drop.
I love shiny things. I'm like a fish or like a whatever those things are like shiny things are. So my eyes go to it immediately.
Okay, make a perception check.
Oh, but I like shiny things. You know I'd see it. Okay, 1 second.
Just 9 for me.
Okay,
11. But I really like shiny things.
that'll do. That'll do. So you managed to track it. Like it dropped pretty much right in front of you. It was more a check to see if it got lost in the foliage. You look down, you grab it, and it's a key.
That's super weird.
That would make a pretty necklace.
Mm-hmm. Was that a reference? No. Okay.
Oh, I wish it was.
Okay, so it is starting to get pretty dark. Like the forest was dark before, it is getting immensely darker. So, and it's starting to get cold. So, what would you guys like to do? Would you guys like to go back?
Yeah, probably. But as we're walking back, I'm like, Bia, why'd you lie about your name?
Because I didn't trust them, but now I know that they're our best friends, so now I feel kind of bad.
I don't think they're our best friends. They were really, really weird.
They said that we were though.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm very.
'Cause I didn't even know there was a dance studio, and then they gave us this key.
Yeah, you see, that's weird.
The bird dropped the keys. The children
Yeah.
did not give you the keys.
Yeah, Bia doesn't know. Bia
Okay.
doesn't know. Bia's not smart.
I don't know. I just get bad vibes from them.
Well, I hope they come for a sleepover tomorrow.
Okay, we'll see.
I'm getting kind of scared in this forest.
Okay, yeah, let's. We start to like book it back basically.
I think home's that way, and I pointed the entire wrong direction.
I grab your hand. I'm like, okay, follow me.
Olive, they've been gone for a while. Would you have woken up?
Yeah.
Or would you? Okay, what would you have done? Your siblings are missing.
Well, first, I go through our door to see if they're in their room, and I don't see them. So I figure, like maybe they just tried to find a TV or something. So I figure that I want to like check out the house, see if I can find them. I don't go in the attic though, because I don't want to be around the parents.
Okay.
So I think that I'm gonna like check in the basement for them.
Okay. I will tell you what's in the basement. So you go downstairs past the spiral staircase goes straight to the basement. So you gotta pass the first floor and go straight through.
Yep.
The basement is set up with 2 couches, a TV table, and a projector with like a screen on the far wall. There is another bathroom, pretty large. It's got a second shower and a laundry room. So where would you like to go? Would you like to explore the laundry room? Would you like to check out the screen?
I think that I would like peek my head into the laundry room to see if they're in there, just because I don't know really what's in that room. But then they're not in there, so then I come back out.
Before you come
yeah.
out, I'll tell you what's in the laundry room.
Oh yeah.
So there is a hanging rack. There is your washer and dryer, and there looks to be like a cellar. like a storm cellar door.
Oh. I would definitely check that out. I'm curious by doors. I would definitely check that out.
It is locked.
Hmm.
Oh, I wonder
Oh. Okay,
who has
so
the key.
that kind of frustrates me, but I will definitely, like, that's piqued my interest. So I might come back to that later. I definitely do want to see what's in there, but obviously I can't right now.
Your siblings weren't in any of the rooms. They weren't on the
Yeah.
first floor. They weren't in the basement.
Honestly, I think, they're probably outside playing. Part of the course for them. I'm not too concerned because I feel like my parents are there. They probably know where the kids are. Probably. I'm not too concerned because I'm kind of, I got annoyed with them on the ride, being stuck in a car with your siblings for a couple hours. I'm just kind of like need some alone time. That's a lot of people in one vehicle. So I think I'm gonna like check out the screen, honestly. I'm gonna like come out. I want to see like what the setup is down here.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. You guys come for money, so you guys have a pretty sweet setup.
Are
so
there
it
any
is-
like are there any like cabinets or anything in the area? I feel like I would rifle.
No, I would say most of the cabinet, like there'd be like movies and stuff.
Okay.
Like anything that's food related would be in the kitchen. Anything that's like alcohol related would be in the garage or in the attic.
Okay.
Yeah, there's not too much stuff to rifle through. Like most of your parents' stuff that they would need, and that would be like files and paperwork, maybe alcohol, would be upstairs in the attic.
Okay. Yeah, and I definitely don't want to go up there. So, I think I would like rifle through, see like what movies we have, see if there's anything good because it's like rainy out.
There isn't anything good. There's movies for
Yeah.
very little kids from before you went to the academy, and then there's movies for adults that are like documentaries because they're both professors of one's a professor of history and your mom's a professor of biology, so they're very documentary based.
Mm.
Your parents are kind of boring.
I
Yeah.
was to say.
Yeah. Well, this is kind of BS. It's kind of boring. So I feel like I would probably go back upstairs to like the first floor. After not finding anything interesting in the house, they move us to a new house and they should have something for us to do. So my angst towards the parents is rising as I find literally nothing to do in this house. I figure probably Bia and Laura felt the same, so they probably went outside. So I think that I would go outside to see if I could like find them on the property somewhere.
As you step outside, they're coming back. Like I said, the forest is very dark. It is hard to see through even a couple of feet. It's very tree covered. So very shadowy, very dark. But they're coming back. So they're soaked. It's been raining the entire time. They're probably a little muddy. And by a little muddy, I do mean, yes, you are muddy. Did you guys wear boots when you went out, or did you just
No.
wear Nope,
No,
they are
no.
soaked through.
I actually imagined that I was barefoot.
Honestly, I thought I was barefoot too. Like I just like
Yeah.
stepped out of the house. I didn't care.
Okay,
No thoughts.
extremely muddy. Yep, mud central. And as you guys walk towards the house, you see Olive standing in the doorway.
Hey, Olive, guess what?
What?
I made 2 best friends.
Friends? Where?
I found them in a tree.
In a
Yeah.
tree?
They were weird.
We like them.
Like out there?
Mm-hmm.
It's dark. Why were you out in the forest?
Angry.
Mom and Dad didn't stop us, so
Yeah.
I mean, true. They haven't come out of the attic the entire time you've been gone.
our parents suck.
So rude. I literally hate them. I hate this stupid town. Because there's not even like, there's only one dance studio and it's also a martial arts studio. So it can't even be that good.
But that means you're gonna go there and be the best and then outshine
Mhm.
everybody.
That's so true. You're gonna be the star.
Yeah.
That's true. I wonder if mom and dad have any good movies in the house for us.
They literally don't have anything. I searched this place and I could not find anything. It's
You kidding?
ridiculous.
As you
No.
guys are talking, you hear steps coming down the stairs. Your parents have finally graced you with their presence. As
Good time.
your dad looks at you. And just to remind you what they look like, your mom has long brown hair similar to Olive's. She's got purple eyes similar to Bia. She's very slender and she's dressed like pretty in like a business casual sort of way, like a very flowy blouse with a nice skirt. Your dad is blonde curly hair like Laura and Bia, and he's got green eyes like Olive. And he's dressed strictly academic, like he's got a button-up shirt and brown slacks and like circle glasses that are just a little bit too big for his face, but it's fine. So they come down. Oh, there you are, kids. We were just about to start making dinner. Any suggestions? Like, do you want pizza? We could order pizza, or we could make.
Bia's
noodles.
doing the silent treatment for the record.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Olive just shrugs her shoulders.
As they're talking, I waltz right by them and I make a point of stomping all over the floor and putting my muddy footprints everywhere. I'm just making a mess and I slam the door behind me.
That's badass.
That's fine. That's fine. We can clean that up later. Yeah, we'll order a pizza. Okay, kids. We'll call you when it's here.
Cool. I guess I will find something to do in this house where there's nothing to do.
Bia just sits in a mud puddle. She's just so mad.
Oh no, Bia, please don't sit in the mud. Why don't
She's
you,
not facing you and she doesn't address you.
Why don't you go inside and warm up? You can put the dirty clothes in the laundry room. We'll get to it later.
You're such bad parents.
Doesn't
They don't
budge.
even-
They're
I
not getting
know-
consequences.
I know this move has been hard. Please be patient with us. We're all gonna try and get through it together. And your mom and your dad is gonna turn away to go and order pizza and try not to stare at the muddy footprints that have been left throughout the house.
Is there carpet in the house?
A little bit.
I make a point to walk through it.
I figured.
idol.
Bia, do you eventually get out of the mud and go like clean
Oh
up?
yeah, like as soon as my parents leave, like I get it and I go in my room and get changed. Like I don't love to be muddy, but like I'm also just like annoyed. So I just wanted to make a statement.
I see. Okay, so shortly after pizza arrives, it's in the kitchen where there's an island. Your parents are gonna sit there with plates, so it's made so you could join them. But I have a feeling you guys are going to take your plates and leave.
Yeah, Olive comes in the room. She hears the pizza arrive. She doesn't say anything to her parents. She just put the biggest 2 slices of pizza on her plate. She has to like pick around and like find the best 2. So she kind of tears the pizza apart a bit.
Oh my gosh.
And then she puts them on her plate and she takes it up to her room.
I love that. And I go, oh, pepperoni? You know I'm a vegetarian. And I pick the pepperoni off and leave it on the counter. And then I take my pizza upstairs.
You hear behind you. When did she go vegetarian? I wasn't aware that she was vegetarian. Ah,
Yeah, well, she was in boarding school.
Yeah, maybe if the parents are around more, they'd know.
Literally.
Yeah, I grab my pizza and I actually just stare at them for like a little bit too long, just like give them like a glare, but like really menacing, like straight face, menacing glare. And then again, like I waltz off. If there's any door, I slam it if it's open. I'm just being extra drama.
can you make an insight check?
All of
Because you
us?
were staring at them for quite a while, so
Okay. I got
No.
a 2.
well, you learned nothing.
I learned nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
I was too focused on myself. I'd be like, be fierce, be scary.
Mhm.
To notice anything.
Okay, so the night winds down. And do you guys talk before going to sleep, or do you just go to bed?
I'm lying in like my bed and I'm like, I hate them.
Yeah, and I go, me too.
Is the adjoining door open, or is it closed?
I imagined I opened it because I'm kind of attached to Olive. I don't know if anyone closed it, but I would have opened it.
No, I would have left it open too.
I would have closed it, but you would have opened it again.
I would have opened
then-
it just because I haven't really seen my siblings all day. I know I've been kind of avoiding them, but after their jaunt in the forest, I am like slightly concerned. So I don't want them like sneaking out without me knowing. So
I actually sneak out of bed really quick though, and I actually go to Olive's room and I say, Olive,
yeah.
do you think that my new friends are gonna want to come over and play with me?
Honestly, like I don't know who wouldn't want to come play with you.
Do you think that they'll want to do ballet with me?
I don't know. They might have different interests.
Like what?
Well, I don't know. I didn't get to meet them. I think I would want to meet them though. Because
Yeah, they said that they're my best friends. So
yeah. And then Laura said that she didn't know if she liked them. So
I don't know.
I think I would want to meet them. I don't want you to like sneak off to see them. If you're gonna see them again, I want you to take me.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.
Olive's like basically my mom in the game because like I hate my real parents.
I actually like Olive has very motherly feelings towards you, so that tracks.
Oh, perfect.
I'm
Anything
just
else?
Gendered middle child. No feelings towards anybody.
Okay. If that's it, then you all settle to bed and fall asleep, only to have the same dream. Now, Bea and Laura, you've never seen this place, but it is a storm cellar in the basement, opening to darkness.
Just like
You
Coraline.
wake at the same time. It is still dark outside. The rain is still coming down, but you're filled with a need to check it out. Except Olive. The dream is already starting to fade in your mind, but Laura and Bea, it's still pretty there.
Well, do we know that there is this storm cellar in the house?
So when you were dreaming, you all saw the same thing. So it was you walking down the stairs of your
Oh.
house with the key and unlocking the storm cellar in the laundry room.
Oh, gotcha. Do we like, okay, so we both wake up. I go,
You all wake up at the same time, same dream, but Olive's the
Oh,
only one that's
shit.
starting to forget it.
Bea.
Yeah.
Are you awake?
Yeah, I had a funny dream.
Me too.
What was yours?
It's about that funny key we found in the forest.
No way, me too. Did you go to the storm cellar? I actually didn't know what a storm cellar is. I say, do you go to that weird room?
Yeah, in the house? Yeah.
You think that's our house?
Okay, why did we dream the same dream? That's not normal.
Olive, I'm gonna say you can hear them.
Yeah,
It's probably
Olive
just
gets out of
magic.
bed and like goes into the room.
What are you doing
Oh.
here?
What are you guys talking about?
Oh, we just
Oh,
happened to
my
have the same dream. Whatever.
Oh, what was it about?
This
So?
key we found in the forest, which may or may not have come from a crow or from those weird people in the trees.
My
It was a
friends.
blue jay.
Oh, was it a
My
blue jay?
friends.
Oh,
I think it was from our friends.
I don't know if they're our friends, but yeah, and yeah, the weird cellar door in the base or wherever in the house.
I saw a weird door.
No way.
Yeah, there's a weird door in the basement.
No way. We
Yeah,
have to go see it.
Down, let's go.
Yeah, no, I'm down. Yeah.
Do you
I
have the
would-
key?
Do you think that key would go in the door? It was locked when I went. I tried to open it, but it was locked.
Well, our special friends gave us the key.
Do you have the key? Where'd you put it?
I don't have the key.
I thought you had the key.
I didn't imagine you would have taken it from me. 'Cause you're a thief.
But that's so true. No, if I would have conned it out of you, but
Oh, wait, sorry, it's on my necklace.
oh my gosh.
Ah.
If you guys are gonna go out, I would like you all to. Actually, first, are you guys trying to be stealthy? Your parents' room is across the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
I automatically go full adventure mode. I'm like, okay. I'm like, so we're gonna go explore.
No,
Obviously, I bring my weapon.
but we have to be quiet though. We don't want to wake mom and dad because we're supposed to be asleep.
So
Yeah.
I would like you all to make a stealth check, please.
Alrighty.
No, still. I got 24.
18.
This isn't fair because I feel like Bia's so stealthy, and I'm about to tell you a really poor score.
I feel like being
Um,
stealthy at all.
No.
We're gonna have to. Oh, my stealth is really high. 12. 12 is okay. Considering a lower roll.
Oh yeah, you guys make it without a problem. You actually lose sight of Olive at one point because she's just so good with those shadows. You guys manage to make it past your parents' bedroom and down the stairs all the way to the basement. You walk. Are you guys carrying like a flashlight or are you guys turning lights on?
No.
I have my Dungeoneer's pack. I have 10 torches.
I will say you have a flashlight.
The
Okay.
tinder box.
Okay, you guys have a flashlight. So you managed to get through the house, down to the basement, and into the laundry room where the storm cellar door is. It is locked, and the key, if you use it, fits.
This is really sketchy. This is weird. Why did we find a key in the forest that opens a random door in our house?
Yeah.
I'm kind of scared because our special friends told us to be safe, and they said our house was spooky.
Did they?
Yes, but they
That's
said it's
what-
not haunted.
They were weird. I said they were weird.
But
I
they
think-
were our friends.
I think they're obsessed with us.
Who wouldn't be?
True. Okay. Just spoiled rich kids.
I know.
So Olive is feeling pretty torn at this point because, you know, weird people outside. This key is suspect. However, she really wants into that cellar. You know, so guys, like, do you think we should go in?
I don't think so. I think we should ask our friends first.
What do you
Yeah.
think, Laura?
They're not our friends.
I asked them, and Olive told me last night that they probably want to hang out with me.
Olive, we talked about this. You can't encourage her like that.
I wasn't encouraging. I just said anyone would want to be her friend, not that she should be friends with them.
I'm still here.
I know.
Don't talk over me. It's rude. I think we should go in. It's too scary.
What-
I want to go to the ballet studio.
Well, if you're a big baby and you're too scared to go in, That-
Maybe.
I'm gonna go in by myself because you guys are lame. And
Well, I'm not going in unless Olive's going in because I don't trust you all the time. Sometimes I do.
Well, I think maybe it'll be okay if it's all three of us together.
Okay, I'm not scared. She's trembling for the record.
Oh.
Okay, you guys open the door, and it is pitch black, even with your flashlight shining through it. Make a perception check, please.
Oh, yeah.
Perception.
18. I'm perceiving everything.
15.
I only got 8.
That's fine. All you had to do was beat a 5.
Hey.
Okay. It smells like winter air, crisp and sharp and full of pine, and something you've never smelled before, but it smells exciting. Do you crawl through?
I do now. I'd like excitement.
Yeah, this place smells interesting.
Sounds like
candy
Christmas.
canes.
Yeah, but like Christmas, but also something else. And like, I don't know what.
Like the night before your ballet show.
What's the marching order?
I'm last.
Okay.
Do we always default like oldest to youngest?
Well, I'm a coward. Like more than you guys.
I
afraid of
think-
things.
I honestly think that I would go in the middle because Bio was really scared. And I
Yeah.
noticed her trembling, so I was gonna like go next to her. And you were really excited to go in, so I think you would like march in first.
Okay, so I'm in first.
Okay. You crawl through, and it is still pitch black, but there is a light at the end. And as you make it to that end, you push a stray cobweb out of your face, and the darkness recedes, and you find yourself crawling into the snow. The moonlight coming down overhead illuminates a forest of pine. In front of you, on the bough of the closest snowy pine tree, sits a middle-aged man, pale-skinned with blue hair and black beady eyes. As he sees you, he jumps down from his perch to land in the snow. Young heroes, welcome to Forest Town. We have been expecting you. And he's going to help you all to your feet.
I don't take a stand.
Okay.
Forest Town? What's Forest Town?
This is where we are. That's what we call this place. It encapsulates a whole array of land here. We are just a small portion of the world of wilds.
Is this where the ballet studio is?
How did we get here from our house? I did not see this place outside.
He's gonna lean forward conspiratorially. You entered through a magic doorway, young heroes. This is a world beyond your own.
I get such bad vibes from this guy. Oh my god.
Why were you waiting for us?
Olive takes like a step back.
It's part of a prophecy, but the queen will be able to explain more.
I'm freezing. Do you have a jacket?
Of course, young heroes, we have been waiting, so we have prepared. And he pulls out 3 cloaks.
You didn't answer me about the ballet studio though.
There,
You want to see my pirouette?
I would, sure.
It's
I do an
amazing.
amazing pirouette.
Oh, so
Make a performance check.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, I hope you fall. I hope you fall. Oh my god.
Most
Please.
pressure felt on my fine, but I think my performance is high. It's a 9. Okay, it's a 9. It's a 9. Okay, but would I roll with advantage because of my talent and skill?
No, but I'll let you do
Yeah.
it. I'll let you
Hey.
do it with a 9.
I do the most impressive pirouette that I've ever seen. To my dance studio, it would be kind of mediocre. I know it was only 9, but they haven't seen a lot of pirouettes, I would assume, here. So it's pretty impressive for them.
He looks duly impressed.
Yeah.
Very good. The cloaks that he gave you immediately wrap you in warmth. Even though you guys aren't wearing shoes, like the snow's not bothering you, and in fact, it's starting to melt around you. Like where the shadow of the cloak falls, the snow starts to melt.
If I turn around, can I see our door,
Mhm.
like back to the house? I look at the man. Can we leave?
Of course, but we've been waiting for you. The queen
Who's
will be able.
we?
The whole country.
That's a lot of pressure, but I do love the attention. Okay, let's go. I'm ready.
I've always known I was going to be famous.
Olive.
Olive is like assessing. She's like looking at this man. She doesn't know if she can trust him.
If you want, you can roll insight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot that was a thing.
Yeah.
Yep, you guys, it's a good one. It's a good one.
Oh, okay. I'm rolling insight as well.
I'm not. I trust him.
Ooh,
I got 15.
20. Not nat 20. I got 18 plus 2.
Okay. So those are both really good. So I will tell you straight up. He is not lying that he's been expecting you and that he wants you to see the queen.
Okay.
What does the queen want with us? Why does she want to see us? We don't even know her.
It's part of the prophecy. She'll be able to explain more.
What's a prophecy?
Someone that knows the future wrote down something that basically tells what's going to happen before it happens.
Well, what's our future?
The queen has the prophecy. She'll be able to tell you more.
Where is the queen?
In Castle Arena, if we go to Fort Point, we will be able to get. They will be able to get us to Castle Arena.
You want us to go with you? We only just met you though.
I am your guide,
Are you our friends?
if you would like to be.
For the record, I did bring my long sword because I don't leave anywhere with it.
You mentioned that. You mentioned that. Yes.
I pull my sword out and I'm like, any funny business, and I'll put this right in your heart. I don't know. I said it in a much more menacing way.
Make an intimidation check.
Oh, 19 plus.
Oh my God.
intimidation, 120. Yo, I'm a scary kid, but I was.
He looks sufficiently intimidated. Yeah, he takes a step back, his hands going up. I mean you no harm. I'm just your guide.
So we can trust you then?
Yes.
What's your name?
My name is Jay, and he bows grandly.
Do you know my name?
No, but I would like to.
Don't.
Yes.
Sorry, what?
Yes.
Guess.
Olive like grabs Bia's hand. She does not approve of whatever Bia's up to right now.
You are a fantastic dancer. So let me see. Is your name Tatiana?
I don't know. My sister said not to tell you.
That is very wise. Stranger danger is real, kids.
And I give Olive a thumbs up.
Okay, Jay, we'll go see your queen. But any funny business, and I take the long sword and put it like right underneath his chin, and I'll be like, "And you're toast, man, dead."
He's gonna step back out of range.
Sisters.
Okay, I sheathe my sword.
Okay, Maddie.
And get our friends. Before we go, we have to go get our friends.
Absolutely not.
No.
Those weirdos who let us here, absolutely not.
Those are bad friends. Fine.
I'm gonna just make a point. They didn't lead you here. They didn't give you the key. Just gonna remind you because I feel like that fact kind of
First of
got.
all,
No,
I know. Bia just
I know
doesn't know.
too. I just have bad vibes about them, so I keep blaming them for everything.
Bia doesn't know, but Bia is just like, she really wants to have some friends. She didn't have that many at boarding school, so she had some, just not that many.
Okay. So I guess, do we get just to go with him?
I'll follow you guys.
Yeah, we'll go. But like Olive is like very suspicious and she kind of like makes sure that there's room between him and them. Like Olive kind of like will not let them get closer to him.
Okay. So he's
Is he
gonna
a
leave.
centaur really quick?
He is not.
Okay.
Oh, is he just human?
He's human. He's pale skinned with blue hair and black beady eyes.
Oh,
Oh, black, eh?
black eyes? Yeah, that's like demon-esque.
That's
Not like fully black, but just
Oh.
like
Dark.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Is-
like it's not. There's no like. There's still whites of the eyes visible. It's not full demon.
Oh.
too bad.
Alrighty.
Okay, he's gonna lead you deeper in the woods away from the door, heading to the west. So he's going to walk you a little bit. In about like 10-15 minutes, you approach Fort Point. I'm gonna send you a map. Okay. Let me know when you get it.
Mhm.
Okay, so Fort Point is snowy and surrounded by trees. Trenches line the perimeter with a gate at the northeastern side in the shadows of a large guard tower. Jay calls up to the soldiers in the tower. Open up, friends. It's me. I am with the young heroes. And the gates open. On the side opposite, you see a wall of darkness that stretches along the western and southern side. On the corner of the southwestern side, before the darkness, is a large tower with the guards barely visible as they stare into the void and towards the forest on the northern side. Out of the barracks in the middle of the fort comes a man well dressed in forest green uniform. Young heroes, it is good to see you. I am very excited by your arrival. The queen will be very happy. Jay is going to turn to the man. Sergeant F, we need access to the teleportation circle to bring the young heroes to the queen. Of course, Jay. We will get them there right away. And he is going to lead you into the barracks and to the right where the stables are. In one of the stalls is a teleportation circle. Sergeant F holds out his hands, and you watch as he starts to speak, the words unintelligible to you, but they almost seem to hang in the air, crystalline and sharp. At his final phrase, the wind in the circle's center kicks up the dust to form a vortex. Jay's going to turn to you and grin. Young heroes, this is the path to the castle. Step through and prepare yourself to meet the Queen of Forest Town.
I don't know.
As a point of note, teleportation lasts 6 seconds, so he's going to be urging you with urgency.
Yeah, I don't feel rushed.
No, I suddenly I'm trying to step back. I don't like the sight of this thing. I'm like, no.
I say, excuse me, you keep calling me a hero, but I would rather be called a different name.
That could be decided with the
princess
queen.
Or beautiful or best dancer.
So the teleportation circle is going to drop. Sergeant F is going to look a little tired, but Dave's going to turn to you and say, I apologize. I forgot how jarring magic could be upon seeing it.
Well, I already knew magic was real because my dad's a fae.
That's very interesting.
You know where the faes are here? I'd rather just talk to my dad before we do this.
I'm afraid if your father is on the other side of the edge, then I cannot get to him. Only you can cross through.
I don't know where he is.
I would just like to know how this teleportation thing works and where we're going.
Of course. We are going to Castle Arana, as I said before, where the queen is. All you have to do is step through and you will be there.
Can I see someone go through it first? I don't know if I trust it.
Of course, I will be with you every step of the way.
But first?
I can go through first.
Will you hold my hand?
Of course.
And Olive?
I will hold your hand.
Okay. We can make a chain.
And
system.
Laura. I don't want Laura to get lost.
Of course. If you're ready, I will have Sergeant F open the door again.
Yeah. Can you tell everyone, though, that I don't want to be called hero anymore?
What would you prefer to be called?
Either princess or beautiful or best dancer.
Okay. Are you two okay with the title of hero, or should I choose a different moniker?
I'm okay with whatever.
Okay.
Sergeant F, if you would open the doorway again. Sergeant F is going to take a big breath and make the same motions and say the same words until that vortex comes standing up again. He's going to hold out his hand for you, Bia.
Okay, I take it.
Okay. Are you guys also linking hands?
I hold Bia's hand.
Okay.
Okay, I take a hold of Olive's hand.
Okay. And he is going to step through with the three of you in tow. And you step into a room with marble walls and pictures of magical creatures and beautiful landscapes hanging on the walls. The floors are carpeted in red and gold embroidery. Jay moves towards the only door in the room. He opens it to a grand room with white marble floors and a single line of red carpet that leads to two large thrones where a man and a woman sit in deep conversation. Your Majesties, the young heroes and the best beautiful dancer have arrived as per the prophecy. And he bows, and as you approach, the royals look up and you start to recognize them. And it's not super hard, like I won't make you roll for it or anything, because they look just like your parents.
Screw this.
Yeah, how do you guys react?
I turn to walk away.
I just stare and I'm like, you have got to be kidding me.
I'm just like, I grab Bia's hand so she can't leave. And I'm just staring at them. I don't even know how to react. Olive is in like shock.
I think I go off on a tangent. I'm just like, if you thought I hated you before, that was nothing. I will never forgive you for this.
They are going to stand up, and Jay's gonna look at you kind of askance, but the queen is going to hold up her hand for peace. Heroes, and I'm sorry, it was best beautiful dancer?
Yeah, that's what I prefer.
Welcome to Forest Town. We've been waiting for your arrival.
Olive is like very sketched out by these people, and she's nervous that Laura's kind of messed stuff up by being rude. So she's gonna be like overly nice and try and like not like deceive, but just like try and smooth things over, because she wants to make sure that she's on their good side in case they're sketch.
Okay. What does that look like?
Olive begins to tell them like how beautiful their castle is and how beautiful the forest has been so far.
I just turn and I'm staring at you, like mouth open, like, what?
Yeah, I snatch my hand away from your hand.
Be at peace, young hero. It is okay. We understand that our worlds here. Let me introduce myself. I am Queen Arana, and this is my husband.
How do you spell Arana?
Arana.
Okay, thank you.
And this is my husband.
Whose name is?
Husband.
Is that what you ask?
I say, are you? No, I wouldn't ask. I would
Okay.
say, are you guys actually Fae though?
We would be classified as elven, not quite.
Are you
Fae.
my real parents?
There's gonna be a beat as they look at each other with a smile. We have not been graced with children, so we are more than happy to welcome you to our homes.
Well, no, I'm kind of by my dad. That's all. It doesn't matter.
The husband is going to look at you and he's going to smile really widely. And you know this. You've seen your father. You look like your dad, Thea. And this man also looks like your dad, just with pointed ears.
And what color are his eyes?
They're green. The queen's eyes are the same color as your mom's eyes. Like, these people could be their twins, and your mom's eyes are purple, which are your colored eyes.
Yeah, I know. My mom is my real mom, but my dad's not my real dad.
Okay. As I said, we've been waiting for your arrival. It's been prophesied that you will be able to help us.
Help you with what?
A curse. There is a curse on this part of our world. We are just a portion of the world of wilds, but we've been cut off by the edge. It is a void that does nothing but destroy. But the prophecy says that the 3 young heroes will be able to break this curse and free us and allow us to rejoin the world once more.
That sounds dangerous. How are we supposed to help? We just got here.
You are to go on quests to find missing magical items that will grant us the power to break this curse.
Well, why can't you go on the quest?
We have tried, and many have failed because they are not the ones that have been prophesized.
Are you our friends?
If you would like to be, we are more than happy to be your friends.
How do we know? For
You can make
example,
an
our
insight.
other friends gave us keys.
How can we know that we can trust you? Because you said that we're part of a prophecy, but how do we know that that's true?
Queen Arana is going to turn to her husband and he's going to pull out a piece of paper and he's going to hand it to you.
I can write literally anything on paper.
What would you suggest then?
You can help me find my real dad.
I look at them. I refuse to trust you. You're impersonating my god awful parents. There's something weird going on here, and I don't like it.
Yeah, why do you look like our mom and dad if you're not our mom and dad?
I think we just need some more answers. I think that my siblings and I just would like some answers. We would
No,
like to
I
know.
don't trust them.
We just
Diamonds,
don't
emeralds.
know. We just don't know what we're doing here, why we're here, who you are.
From what our scholars can tell us, the prophesized heroes will come from a parallel world, very similar to ours. So that is maybe why we have the same visage of people you know. In this case, your parents. But we are not your parents. We do not have children.
Why not?
Mhm.
How do you know? Did you ever mess around in the other realm?
Olive smacks Bia in the arm.
Ow! Stop! No, I have to find my dad.
I know, but we don't know if we can trust them.
I know they
We need
haven't
to
given
be
me any
careful.
presents. But you want us to do all this work for you, and you're not even my dad, and you haven't given us any presents. So I don't know. We came here. It's not like Christmas, and like I don't know. Like my sister got me these butterfly clips. Like, what did you get me?
The king and queen are going to look at each other, and the queen's going to look at Jay. And Jay's just going to kind of bow his head. I will call for food and drink, and we can talk about the relics of this world, as they will be the items that, if you agree, you will need to be finding for
I have a
the
question.
curse.
If we save the world, will I be a princess?
That can be done.
I don't trust you guys.
I just
Please.
okay. So Jay said that we could go home at any time. We could
Yes.
go home. So why should we help you? This isn't our home.
You're right, it isn't. And in the scheme of things, you don't need to help us. But we will take your help if you offer it. We hope you are the prophesized ones, because you are our only hope.
Fine, we'll do it.
I think that we would like. I think that we should think about it and talk as siblings before we make any decisions.
Back at our house.
Oh, I don't like our house. I want to stay here.
If you would like, we have a room where you can discuss, and we will send food to it. So you
Fine.
may
Come and get
sit-
our other friends. Whatever you think. If you want to go get Miranda and Jordy, that's fine.
We are not getting them.
Sorry,
You
did you
haven't
say
met
that
them.
out loud or was that whispered?
I was like trying to whisper, but it was probably pretty loud.
Okay. Jay, if you would take them to the fair room.
We haven't decided yet.
We're going to talk about it.
Yes, that is why I'm giving you the spare room, so you may talk
Okay.
in private if you wish. Okay, Jay is going to lead you to a room adjacent. The smell of fresh food wafts through the door, and there's a table prepared with. What are your favorite foods? Just real quick.
I love bread. Like anything that involves bread, I am a fan.
I like hot chocolate with mini marshmallows.
Oh, hot chocolate's my favorite too.
I like steak.
All right. Yeah, there's loaves of fresh bread with butter. There's hot chocolate steaming with mini marshmallows. There's different meats, there's different vegetables all laid out. So you are good to go. Jay is going to close the door behind you. So you have the room to yourselves.
What is going on? This is creepy.
It's fun.
They look like our parents.
It's definitely weird.
It's so weird.
I really don't think we can trust them. And they want us to do some quest?
They didn't even ask for our names. They don't care about us. They just want to use us for their own means. Absolutely not.
Yeah, they didn't ask for our names.
They didn't.
Can't
And what
be
do they
friends with someone if you don't know their name?
exactly? And they said that they hope we're the prophesized ones, which means we might not, and other people have failed.
Maybe other kids have walked through the door and failed.
Yeah, and what does that mean? If we fail, do we what?
Do they kill us?
I don't
I
know.
do this anymore. I don't like that they didn't ask for our names.
I just think they didn't. They're just being really weird, and I don't think we can
Also,
trust them.
anybody who looks like our parents, we know that they'll take away everything we love and rip us from our home. And you could have the best swords master ever, and they won't care about that and completely ruin your life. So that's enough for me to never want to work with them.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like it here.
This is scary.
Let's go home.
Yeah. And should we hear them out at least so they don't murder us?
I think we need to be very nice.
Okay.
I think we need to try and be very nice and try and figure out a way for them to let us go home.
I just want to go get our other friends. Because they'll believe that, because I already told them that. Because we need more people for our quest.
Yeah, maybe if we could lie, we could say that we want to go home and get some things, like maybe some of our stuff, and that we'll be back.
Yeah.
But we don't have to come back. We can lie.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe they'll let us go home and then we can yeah.
Okay. But I wanted to be a princess.
I know, but I don't know if it's safe here. And I don't know if that they're telling the truth that you'll be a princess. What if they're lying?
They don't know my name.
Yeah, how can you be a princess if they don't even know your name?
Sure. Okay, let's go.
Weird.
Do you guys partake of the food and drink?
No. Actually, who am I kidding? Bia obviously did. Bia immediately started drinking the hot chocolate.
I probably didn't think about it. I was like, ooh, food.
I probably didn't because I did eat the 2 biggest slices of pizza out of the box earlier, so I'm feeling pretty full.
Okay. Right, so, was it poison? Are we bound to this land now?
Oh, you know what they say? You'll never eat fake food.
Okay. So do you guys go out?
Yeah, and I'm actually polar opposite. I'm like, hi, being super nice.
Jay and the Queen are in conversation, but they look up at your arrival. Jay informed me that you guys are concerned about the safeties of this world.
Yeah.
And I feel like maybe we didn't get off on the right foot. I have been just thinking about how you can help me. We haven't even made proper introductions. I don't even know your names, and I'm so sorry for that misstep. Please, I would love to know your names. And don't feel beholden to help us.
I'm Ivy.
Ivy?
Yeah.
I'm Grace.
Thea, what do you say? Do you introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Sarah.
I would like you all to make deception checks.
I would like to also point out that as a rogue, I do get a secret identity.
Oh, I have the ability. One of my things is you've created a second identity that includes documentation.
As a charlatan, yeah.
Yeah, well, that takes time.
Okay, well,
straight off the cusp, man.
This is me starting to build my second identity. Sorry, what were we rolling for? Deception.
Yeah,
Deception.
Deception.
14.
So, I rolled a 5, but I look really cute, so they probably don't know what I like.
I got a 14 as well.
Laura?
I got 14. Yeah, 14.
Okay. The Queen is going to raise her eyebrow. You know that she knows that you were lying. But she's not gonna pressure you. She's just gonna look sad. It is very nice to meet you. This curse has been encroaching. It is not static. It's moving inward. I am terrified for my people. I can't promise you safety, but I can promise you magic. In this
Oh.
world, at least.
Oh, what kind of magic?
Elaborate?
Yeah, I'd like to hear more about this magic.
You have got. We are intrigued now.
You start with this.
Well, this world, or at least this portion of the world, is rife with magic items. Many of the people in this world are magic practitioners, like Sergeant F. On your quest, you will have ample opportunity to be around such magic items. We may give you some to help with your quest. You may find some on your quest, as you will be looking for certain magic items that will be able to break this curse.
Okay.
I'm confused though. So, no. Like, I want magic straight up right now to help
We-
us find the magic items.
With your partnership, we can give you access to tutors that will help you learn magic if you wish.
I do. And a tiara. Actually, no, I already have butterfly clips. Can I get just like, I don't know, maybe like a really nice anklet with like some nice, like a butterfly charm?
And an anklet? Sorry, this is me
No,
speaking.
I don't want a tiara anymore because I already have my butterfly clip. It's gonna encroach. I just want an anklet with like some diamonds on it and a butterfly charm.
The queen is going to look at you with fondness. Of course, that can be arranged.
I'm in. No
Her
question.
husband is just going to chuckle.
All right, gals, let's go.
Before you leave, we have just gotten information about one of the items. If you are feeling up to it, not too far from where you came in at Fort Point, there is a forest aptly named the Forest of Caves. There is a relic known for healing. It is not part of the items that will break the curse, but one of our guards is deathly ill, and without that relic, he won't make it.
What's his name?
His name is Joshua. Corporal Joshua Herringworth.
We'll probably need magic to go on that quest.
I will send Jay with you. And
I don't know, gals. What do you think about that?
also, I will be able to give you this magic item. She holds out one amulet. So this amulet, to whomever wears it, will be able to transport 2 other individuals back to your gate.
Oh.
For a home?
Yes. So this is a gift of good faith. This is not us trying to trap you here. This is not us coercing your help. You are free to leave at any point. But we are asking for your help.
Can I roll insight?
You may indeed.
Hubble, I swear to God, the dice you gave me are cursed. What is my insight? My insight's good actually, so it's 7.
Can I roll it as well?
She is hard to read. Yes.
I got 17.
I got 18.
My cursed die.
Who had 18?
I did.
Okay. Olive, she is hard to read. Laura, she seems to be telling the truth. This magic item is as she says it is. It will transport you. So if you accept this quest, you will be doing us a great service, and
I want a contract on when we'll get our magic, how we'll get our magic, when we'll get our prizes, how we'll get our prizes. I want a contract.
How old is it? Because she's just like a lawyer. And this is not on paper.
I want a contract.
We can work through the particulars.
Before we go, I want a contract.
I'm sorry, Bia just went from like butterfly clips. I want to be a princess. Lawyer
I want the butterfly clips in the contract.
How
Don't
about
make no
this?
mistake.
Upon completion, you will be given access to a magic tutor if you wish, or
I want it in writing.
husband, darling, will you write this down? Yes, my love. So yeah, the king is going to motion to a guard to come up with paper and pen or quill and start writing this down. So upon completion of your quest, you will be given access to magic tutors if you wish, or a boon of similar value.
And do we get to choose which?
You may choose.
And just to clarify, when you say a request, you mean our first quest.
Our first quest.
And that's in the contract, right?
Mm-hmm.
What else?
Oh, you have to swear not to murder us,
Mm-hmm.
Even if we fail.
even if we fail.
The king is going to look up from his writing. Of course, we're not going
Right.
to.
Write it down and read what you're writing.
Bia, make an intimidation check. Jeez Louise.
Okay. I'm gonna use this die, but I don't know. Oh shit, good. That's a 16 class. First good roll. Plus 2, 18.
Yeah. All eyes are going to shift towards you. And they're going to be appraising because this is a new
Please.
facet of your
I know.
personality coming
Please
through.
read what you're writing.
Okay, of course.
Thank you.
No
I
harm
curtsy.
will come to you from my person
Or anyone under your employment
or
service.
anyone under my employment.
Under our employment.
Under our employment.
The king and queen. Or subcontracted out. I don't know.
What else? I want my anklet in there, please.
The queen is going to turn towards her husband, put her hand on his arm. Of course. Include
Can you
the
read what you're
anklet.
writing, please?
Of course. Sarah, right?
My name's actually Bia. I'm using the contract. My name's actually Bia.
Do you change your names?
No.
Come on, my anklet. Sorry. I hope this didn't fuck me over.
For an anklet.
Of course.
Butterfly on it.
Bia will receive.
Sorry for lying.
The king is going to say as he writes, Bia will receive a butterfly anklet with diamonds
When?
at the completion of your first quest.
Anything else, gals, that we want?
I don't know.
No weapons or anything? You guys like your weapons.
I feel like I don't trust them enough to ask them for anything other than the
Yeah.
magic right now. Like I'm so skeptical.
I
Yeah.
trust them implicitly now.
I still don't trust them. I've just been staring at them this whole time as they write.
Yeah.
Oh, and I want to be called princess.
Okay. That can be arranged, Princess Bia.
Can you please read what you're writing?
Bia's moniker will be Princess Bia from this point forward.
Megan, you were to blame for this though, because of the last game. Where was it that you like just like on like the technicalities of what we said?
And then can you also add in or at her discretion, best beautiful dancer?
Or at her discretion to be referred as Best Beautiful Dancer Bia.
No, just best beautiful dancer.
Best Beautiful Dancer.
Did you write that down?
I did.
That's all I want, but if you guys want anything else, just let me know. It's in the contract. Got it. All here.
If you're done, are you
I'm
done?
done.
Okay. Anyone else?
Nah, I'm still too skeptical.
But I do grab that amulet from them.
Yeah.
Okay, so make a note that Laura has the amulet.
Mm-hmm. Bia has the key
Bia has the key.
around her neck.
Very well then, young heroes and Princess Bia.
You can call me best beautiful dancer.
Your first quest will be to go to the Forest of Caves to find the Relic of Healing. Jay will accompany you. I wish you luck.
Sorry, where are we going? What was the place called again?
Forest of Caves.
Did you give us like a map or anything?
Jay will give you a map. Yes, and I will send you the map.
Can we also bring like, I don't know, something else? Like our age?
No, they're not our friends.
We are going to wrap up at this point.
Okay.
As you prepare for your first quest in the World of Wilds, specifically Forest Town. As Bea, Laura, and Olive get ready to embark on their first quest, not far from where they are, past the castle walls, the Forest of Webs stirs, not by wind, but the many multitude of spiders coming out from their homes into the moonlight, sensing that something new has just begun.